Alex, so what do you know about Ole Miss and how you preparing for those guys coming up for tomorrow?
We know Ole Miss is a high major program, ACC, one of the toughest conferences in the country. They play fast, aggressive, good guards, well coached. Been watching film, breaking down their players, and we're just getting ready for everything that they do.
How heavily were you recruited to Ole Miss?
I was recruited very heavy to Ole Miss. Text me every day, came to Memphis. Coach Malcolm actually was the person I talked to a lot. So yeah, I talked to Malcolm every day. He came to see me a lot. Went on an official visit. I liked it. I was recruited pretty heavy by Ole Miss.
How weird was it when you left Ole Miss and came here and started talking to you about Memphis?
It was a little weird, but the biggest thing he always told me, he said, I told you I was gonna coach one day. So the day that he came to Memphis, so everything he always said was like, at the end of the day, I told you that I was gonna coach you one day. So I mean, he told the truth about that.
What was that first conversation like about him always saying, oh, you gotta come to Ole Miss, and now it's like, oh, you gotta come to Memphis?
Actually, I had already committed. Once I figured out that Coach Penny got the job, it really didn't have to recruit me at all. I kind of had my mind made up on where I wanted to go, just because I knew Coach Penny and I knew he could get the best guys around. But once we did talk about it, he first did said, I told you I was going to coach you one day.
And you talk about picking Wichita State over him with Ole Miss?
We still talk about that sometimes, we just laugh and joke about it, it's all fun and games, but we good.
Is Wichita State a game you circle on the schedule every year?
I mean, I don't really just circle the game, but I take every game the same. But obviously, it means a little more, on the inside personally and things like that. I'm still thankful for Coach Marshall for releasing me and letting me play. I never forget that. So, I'm always looking forward to playing at Wichita and versus Wichita. I got to bring my best every time.
Alex, how much were you having to coach these guys during the game? I saw there was a moment last game, I think DJ did something and you seemed to kind of get on to him. You kind of got mad at him and he smiled and walked off. But how much were you having to do that and how much were they responding in game?
It's a young team, including myself. We all learning this on the fly together. In a moment, you just got to, let them know what you think he can do better. Same thing back to me. And it's not that much, we got to do it pretty often when it's obvious, say things to them. But I try to do it in practice as much as I can so I won't have to worry about doing it in the game, in front of everybody. But everybody's doing a good job of learning the concepts better. And we're coming along well at a good pace right now.
At several points.
Step up as a leader, given some of the adversity. What's been your message to the team through?
My message to everybody is just, man, be yourself. Just play hard. We all know what Coach wants. Obviously, first off, he wants to do simple things and just sprint the floor and run to your spots first. So this is just a small thing that he wants us to do. And I'm just letting everybody know, bro, you good. Just play your game, defense first, and everything else will come to you. Just stay level-headed. Several
points throughout the season, I've caught myself saying, wow, Alo's gotten better since last year. How do you see, what areas do you think you've improved on the most from last year until up to now?
I mean, like I always say, I just feel like it's more mental. I've gotten better mentally from last year to this year, more confidence, more comfortable on the floor. Obviously I worked at my game to try to get my passing and decision-making better, but overall it's just mental for me, just feeling more comfortable out there on the floor and confident in myself and my decision-making and playmaking.
Where does the confidence and comfortability come from? Just doing it more?
Working out, doing a lot of basketball, playing a lot of basketball in the summertime. Having a year under your belt, knowing what to expect, knowing how teams play, having your coaches believing in you, your family believing in you, blocking out the negativity. Just a lot of the things that I did that just helped me come in mentally prepared better for this season.
There was that moment in Omaha last year when you were sitting next to Penny at that press conference and he pretty much called everyone out. He was like, none of these guys have time guaranteed or their spots guaranteed. Did you think about that when you worked toward this season and just that loss in the NIT when Penny basically called you out and everybody else out?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. I thought about it and you know, I was just thinking to myself, man, this was a down year. I just got to come back, work harder, do what coach wants, make sure that everybody be on point, because you know, he strive for greatness. He want to be perfect, and nobody can be perfect, but if you strive for it, you can be close to it. So just coming in, working hard, you know, being aggressive, staying the same, being pure, and this is something that I thought about ever since the press conference.
Now that you guys know the number with Wiseman, are you guys able as a team to kind of get a little bit of closure and now just focus on basketball moving forward?
I wouldn't say we got closure because we still feel like that he should be here with us from the jump, but we know we don't have him for now, so we have to focus and you know, dedicate everything to him, play hard, and go all out and hold it down for him to let him know like we got you, bro. We gonna hold it down. We waiting on you. So you know, we still feel like he should be here with us, but we're just gonna keep playing hard and try to do it. You know, with him still there, helping everybody out mentally and coaching us too. So you know, he's out physically, but he's still there with us mentally on the bench.
Looking at OleMiss, what kind of matchup is Breon Tyree? Like, what kind of troubles does he bring?
Oh, he's a nice guard. You know, he's a senior. He's got a lot of experience. He's got the ultimate green light for his team. So he's going to come out and do everything he can to try to, you know, win the game. So, you know, I'm just going to follow the game plan. You know, hopefully make him take tough shots if he make them. You know, that's what he do. So he's going to be a pretty good matchup tomorrow. But, you know, we're going to try to follow the game plans and, like, push him to his weaknesses.
Speaking of game plans, Coach normally after the game he'll say they give y'all like the perfect game plan. You know what to expect, and then certain parts of that plan aren't executed the way you've gone over it in practice. Any part of the game plan for this that worries you about this game, or that not worry but that pay special attention to?
You know, we kind of locked in right now. So the game plan that we have set, I'm pretty confident that we can stick with it and stay solid with it. It's very simple, and it's going to be a good one. So I'm not worried at all within it because I know the guys have been doing a better job of listening and locking in and practicing. So we're getting better each game with game planning and game plan discipline.
You're closer to James than most guys on the team. Like, how's he doing? Just his spirit, just handling all this, everything he's going through.
He's doing good. You know, he's just working harder. I just came in here today, was watching film with Coach Cody. He was out on the court working out with Coach Penny. So he's just working harder. He's not getting down on himself. He's not trying to let it affect him. He's getting prepared to come back 10 times harder. So he's working out, doing a lot of lifting, just working out, just getting better. He's in the gym at all times. And he's still the same person off the court, happy, being a team player. So that's another good thing.
How is the chemistry for this team coming so far? I know it's still young in the season, but how is the chemistry developing so far?
The chemistry, it's coming along. Not as how everybody would expect it so far, but you know, we got a long season. We only seen a small taste of what we can do actually together. So I feel like around a certain amount of time, it's gonna mesh in great at the right time, and we've probably seen only 25% of how good we can play together. And we can play 10 times better, and we've been pulling out games. But I feel like once we mesh in a little better and like 100% understand each other, it'll be great.
There's been a lot of talk about James not playing and when he comes back. You've also played with Malcolm Dandridge. So what will he bring to this mix?
Man, Malcolm, that's every day coming in, man. Malcolm is like one of my favorite players to play with on the team because my honest opinion, like he's like a wild card. He can do everything. He can guard positions 1 through 5. He can get the board. He can make a play. He's gonna go block shots. If it don't matter who it is, like he gonna block 7 out of 10 shots, even if he's coming late. He's just a high energy guy, high IQ guy, nice playmaker, wows the crowd to me, and he's one of my personal favorite players on the team, just because I know what he can do, and he actually does it like every day. Like he amazes me differently every day, and like he put a smile on my face just to watch him play basketball.
You smiling just talking about it
Yeah,
right now, like
Malcolm,
you just
that's
itching to
my
get back to
dog.
playing with him.
Yeah, I miss him. That's my dog. It's like one of my favorite people off the court also, because he's a great person. Like when people bring up Malcolm, like my day get better. Like that's just somebody who I'm really close with and really like, and can't wait to come back out here. I miss
Off the
playing
court,
with him.
what's your favorite thing about him?
Just his personality. You know, he's very smart, intelligent. He can talk about anything. We can relate. to a lot of things, on topic, off topic, things that people talk about, things that people don't talk about, like just weird things, like this that somebody I can relate to.
What's the weirdest?
I don't want to talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's just get weird, just weird things.
Got time for one more?
Is there any silver lining in you guys not having James that you guys can kind of, you know, maybe figure out some things on the court together without James?
Obviously, you know, he's coming back soon, so we're not going to try to do something and like this. We know for a fact this was what we're going to stick with for the rest of the year, because when he gets back, he's most definitely going to be a big piece. But we're going to try to stick something out for these next 8 to 10 games that he's out, the 10 to 12 games that he's out. So we're going to have to find something to rock with and be consistently with that for these next couple of games till he get back.
All right, thank you.